Hi guys, welcome to my new TV Zealots. My name is Denise and my partner in crime is Mary. Tonight we're here to talk about Krypton episode 8, Savage Night. Mary, say hi.
Hi. I'm so sorry. Welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here watching with us. I'm sorry I just sneezed, but you know what? Allergies. I'm not going to apologize. Anyway, please be sure to like this video, if you enjoy sneezes or Krypton, and be sure to subscribe to our channel. Let's jump into this episode.
Okay, so the episode starts out with Adam Strange being beamed back to his place of origin back in his time. And he meets with Zardith and he's explaining to him, basically he's accusing him of stealing the Zeta beam device, which is the device that's transporting him through space and time. And Adam Strange is like, look, there is no one else better to do this job. I'm trying to save Superman. Do you understand the gravity of this thing? And Zardith is like, I mean, I guess, if we're trying to save Superman here, let's send someone more qualified. And
Wow.
Adam Strange feels a way about that. He's like, hold on, there's no one else who's more qualified than I, sir. And so he basically takes the device and is back on his way. So he meets up with Cam. Now we know that he's now trying to kill General Zod and stop Sig from saving Kandor. So he goes over to Cam, kind of get some info. And Cam is like, look, you don't want to mess with General Zod. You don't want it with him. Like,
right.
Why are you trying to comfort him when clearly he didn't send for you? So he's like, look, I'm about to take him out. Just, point me in the right direction. And when I say I laughed so hard when he said he is going to kill you to death, I was like,
so good.
It really was so good. I was just like, I don't know I don't even know how to respond to that. But anyway, Cam is out and about and he runs into one of the priestesses for the voice of Rao, and she's kind of like, he asked about Ona and whether or not she's okay, and she confirms that the voice is treating her well, but he's a monster, and that he's transformed. And then she also lets us know that he's actually he's hooking himself up into the Genesis chamber, which houses the embryos for all of Kandor, so that they can replenish, and it's the only way that they're having children at the moment. So it's like, if he drains all the energy from there, then they have no way of reproducing. So I mean, that alone is going to destroy Kandor. So they have to figure out a way to stop this. So Sig, can I just say, they always have a moment, no matter how much pressure everyone is under, to have a kiss. You know what? And I'm not upset about it. I appreciate this. This is what I live for. No matter if we're in the middle of a war, people shooting at us.
Speak.
Let's stop and share an intense, passionate kiss. Anywho, Lyda and Sig, they had that moment. They where they just had to kiss. I was okay with it, like I said.
They're so adorable.
In fact, I encouraged it. And can I say that the shade between Nyssa and Lyta is so beautiful. Like I just normally I would be like, man, y'all don't have to fight. Y'all women, y'all can, be good. But like this is just wonderful. Like when Nyssa was like, what about our baby sick? And Lyta looked at her like, I will stab you. It was juicy, y'all. It was juicy. It was good. Yes. Anywho, before we get to their plan, the voice of Rao and Vex are having a conversation. And basically he's like, you know what? You still crave power even after all of this. You still, if there was a way you could take me out right now, you would. And, so that he can have Candor, to himself. Mm-hmm. And so he's like, but you know what? I'm going to do you a favor. Once I, get all the information I need, all the power I need, I'm going to leave and leave you in charge. So he's just going to hand over the reins to him. So he gets what he wants in the end if he's trustworthy. I don't know. I don't know how much I believe that Brainiac's just going to up and leave. And, we've already had the story foretold as it, he destroyed it. So we shall see what comes of that. But Nyssa, Lyta, General Zod, and Jaina, they're trying to come up with a plan, and they're like, okay, we need an army. So Jaina and General Zod is going to go and recruit Black Zero's army to kind of jump on board because they need to take him out before he drains all the energy from the Genesis chamber. Mm. And then Lyta's like, okay, well, we need to figure out a way to get in. She's like, we can use Dev. Dev was killed last week, as we know, and his body is still in the Outlands. So Lyta is going to go and retrieve him so that he can get them into the gilded area. Mm-hmm. And then Seg, is just, he's just, wild child, lone wolf around here about to take it straight to the team. So Mary.
My goodness. Like from there, I feel like they did a lot of explaining, but then that's when the action starts. So Strange goes to see Daron Vex, and he's like, look, you need to get away from Brainiac, blah, blah, blah. And, Vex isn't buying it. And he was like, okay, let Brainiac destroy your planet. That's actually what I want. But what you need to do is go after General Zod because he is both our enemies. So, Vex is planning to go to Brainiac to tell him about, the rebellion that's about to happen. The Zods, Jaina and her grandson, go to Black Zero. This woman who's in charge of Black Zero is ruthless. She cuts General Zod on the face because she's like, you can't just come and go as you please. When you're in Black Zero, you never leave. Like, she's crazy. Okay? Nuts. And he's like, okay, well, now's the time. And he touches his face, gets some blood on it, and puts a fingerprint of blood on his forehead. He's like, now I think it's time to talk about Brainiac. And we're all like, and so the Black Zero lady hears him, believes everything. She says, okay, I'll give you Black Zero for this. In exchange, I want Vex. We have a lot of talking to do. Man, so they call Seg, and Seg was like, "It's not my decision whether or not we could say yes." I'm like, "Just say yes, so nobody won't vex." So, he like looks at Nissa and she like walks over all dramatic. She's like, "Do it." And I'm like, okay, well. So anticlimactic, y'all. And so they take what's Lyda's intended's name again? You just said it. There's so many ones. Dev. They took Dev to the Fortress of Solitude so Seg's hologram grandfather can fix him. And so they're like, all right, now's the time. Let's get Black Zero. We're going to go to the Genesis Chamber. The General Zod's going to blow it up. Seg's going to go straight for Brainiac. We've all got our orders. So they storm the place. That the fight was amazing. And then Jaina's like, you know what? I'm tired. So she gets up and kills everybody in the room. And she's like, all right, let's go. And I was like, girl, yes, do it. Yeah.
I love Jaina.
She was like, bow, 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 crack a neck, bow, bow. Like she just went through the hall, just cleared the floor for everybody. She's like, all right, we're done here. So General Zod and Seg, they make it all the way up to Brainiac. And at that point, that was when Darren Vex was telling Brainiac the plan. He's too busy trying to suck up all the energy and stuff. And then they kind of, I skipped the scene. What Strange said to Vex, he said, yeah, you're going to be in charge of the city, but it's going to be swallowed up by Brainiac, where you guys will experience the same day over and over again for the rest of your lives. And he's like, well, at least I'll have kept the people of my city alive. And he's like, okay, so you're crazy. I forgot about that part. So anyway, he's like, didn't you hear what I said? The rebellion is coming. And he's like, oh, we can handle it. Guards. And the guards, they all turn around. And at that point, hologram granddad fixes everything, turns the chip off in Dev, and all the living soldiers go down. They are deactivated. And so Seg gets up and shoots Brainiac right in the chest. And he falls way down in the Genesis chamber. We don't hear a splat. I don't know how long of a fall this is, but he's gone. So they drag Vex all the way to Black Zero. And she's like, well, all right, guys, thanks. Let's take him in, like we've got retribution, for the way you treated us. And General Zod was like, no. We're letting you know we've upheld our side of the deal. Brainiac, his body is not here. Somebody has to go down into the Genesis chamber and find it. And the Black Zero lady, she's like, okay. But after that, we have to have a talk about the vacuum that is now the leadership of Kandor and how we're going to put the city back together. I thought that was really cool. And two things that I liked about this episode was the shade they kind of threw at Superman, which I loved. When he was like, when Cam was talking to Strange, and he was like, why are you so obsessed with this one guy? He's like, you came all the way back here. We are people. We want to survive. We want to have a place. He's like, you're wanting us to destroy our own culture and city and lives for this one guy that we'll never see, that might not even be born, And then Jaina was asking General Zod, she was like, so who is this person that we're all talking about that we have to save? He's from the house of El. And Zod was like, yeah, they call him Superman. He's like, he is nothing special. It's like he got lucky, got sent off of Krypton before it blew up. Only thing about it is he went to a planet that has a yellow sun. Radiation makes him super. He said, just think about it. If we can save Krypton, we can travel the universe and be super, all of us. I thought that was really interesting. Yeah. So it was a good episode, a lot to think about and a lot of action. And again, that problem is if we really did get rid of Brainiac, if the voice of Ra is really gone, who's going to lead the city if not Vex?
I'd say Jaina.
Right? Anyway.
But,
that would be martial law. She just kill everybody.
It's true.
I think Nyssa should be the new bad guy. She should be in charge. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I don't think he's dead. He can't be dead. So I
don't think he did either. He down there, and as soon as somebody go down there to retrieve him, Brainiac just gonna jump the thing, just gonna jump inside them.
Or I was gonna say, just find a new Sentry. He's not gone.
Right.
I'm excited about the next one.
Hopefully we'll get to watch it on time.
Sorry.
I think we watched 1 or 2 on time. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching with us. And remember to let us know how you liked the episode. If we missed anything, leave a comment and let us know. Or you can just let us know that you like it. We appreciate feedback and stuff. Anyway, have a great night, guys. Bye.